C chords aren't often taken that seriously in rock. There's a few songs like Proud Mary starts in C, but it doesn't stay in that key for very long. It seems more suited to bluegrass. You can do the first and second string bend, which is a variation of the hammer-on. And there's bluegrassy and country, standard, traditional riffs. It's important to kind of maybe know the scale because you can build solos out of that. Whatever it is. Anyway, you can do arpeggios out of the bar chord. And you can have an open D, give you a little dissonance. There's a D chord, here's the C. That's got a unique sound to it. Know the chords in every position. The real low one, middle, upper middle, which is part of the bar chord, and a D. Way up here at the 12th, 13th, and 14th frets. Knowing the chord positions allows you to build solos out of those, at least a basis, and then you can get fancy beyond that. Any note in the scale will work, and any note in that key will work with all the other chords in the song, otherwise the chords wouldn't work together. So it's a little challenging to make a C chord rock, but it can be done. If you drop your bass to a C note, you can play Into the Void by Black Sabbath. It's dropped like 5 or 6 frets. Anyway, C chords are kind of a lighter feel, and even when you can power chord them, but what I like for a C chord is to use 3 strings. Check this out. It gives it more depth. It's a B flat, but D. Just using the bottom 3 strings gives you a little more power than you would normally get. A lot of times a C chord will pop up in the middle of a song, and you can really give it a punch instead of it falling flat. Like if it's D, A, C, a little more power there, but it's mostly known for just back and forth. Neil Young used it to good effect in Needle and the Damage Done. So check out your C chords, learn all the positions. And there's more, but yeah, I reached it. See you later. All right, I guess I'll riff on riffs for a while. I love riff songs, and there's not enough of them written these days. I don't care if it's on synthesizer, guitar, what. Just, I love riff songs. Bluegrass guys like David Grisman have a song called 1616. It's like bookends. It begins and ends the song. Just a killer riff. The masters of rock riffs would be Led Zeppelin to me, the first 5, 6 albums. Oh my God, just every great riff in the world is on those albums, starting on the first one. And you go up through A Whole Lot of Love on the second album, and Livin' Lovin' Made. Not much to them, but they're super catchy. Second best, I would say, would be Black Sabbath. And none of it's hard to play, but the riffs are perfect for what they are. They get the job done, they carry the song. There's, garage bands can play them. It's just nothing but fun. Dark, moody fun, but fun. I used to learn every Black Sabbath song the minute they came out, starting at the first album came out. I got it on my birthday less than a month after it came out when I turned 16, and I was hooked then. The third best might be surprising, but I'd say the Beatles. They had an awful lot of good riff songs. Some are, and again, not hard, but very interesting that they would bother. Let's see. And one of my favorites is Little Helter Skelter. And I don't care what Paul says. I don't think it's a lightweight song. I think birthday jams. The drums are very powerful in that song. They had a lot more. Of course, McCartney has his own with Maybe I'm Amazed, which the solo could be considered a riff, I think. However it goes. It's a repeated part, so it's not a solo, it's a riff. And again, Led Zeppelin progressed from the simple ones, like Whole Lotta Love, and all the early ones to complicated ones, like 10 Years Gone. I don't know if you could call Over the Hills and Far Away a riff, but it's quite something. And it repeats, so technically it might be a riff. One of my favorites, I laughed when I found out the Beatles in Hello Goodbye, it's literally an A scale. Hello, hello. They didn't waste any creativity there, but it worked in the song with a fuzz guitar by George, I assume. So I'm asking everybody to write riff songs. Mike Campbell, do it. You've written Running Down a Dream and even Here Comes My Girl. Those count. So everybody get out there and write some riff songs. I'm kind of starving for the new ones. Love the old ones too, but look for riffs online.